One of the best things that we've found to do when you're visiting the Canary Islands is a bit of island hopping. And you've got some great services from both Fred Olsen and Armas. But today we'll be looking at the Lanzarote to Fuerteventura ferry with Fred Olsen. Now this crossing's only about 25 minutes and it goes from Playa Blanca in the south of Lanzarote to Corralejo in the north of Fuerteventura. It can get a little bit choppy, but it is unusual. A lot of the times we've taken it, it's been very, very smooth. And it's not particularly expensive either. You're looking at about 140 euros each way for a car. And if you're going as a foot passenger, it can be as low as 22 or 23 euros, depending on the time of year and the time of day. But what this does give you is the great opportunity and very easy opportunity to get over to another island and take a look, because honestly, all of the Canary Islands are so individual and so unique. And Fuerteventura is definitely one of the best. So to start off with, you want to head south from Arrecife or the main airport or wherever you're staying. Pretty much just go south, find the LZ2 and head on down to Playa Blanca. It's a nice straight road, as you can see. And you just pretty much go over the first roundabout, down to the second roundabout, take a right, through the traffic lights, past the local police station. And when you come to the next roundabout, you turn left and that takes you down to the ferry terminal. And then you'll come to another roundabout in which you do a right, and then you just follow the road round, and then there will be signs saying Fred Olsen or Armas. The Fred Olsen is the first turn on the left, and there's usually a couple of stewards or security stood there waiting to see you, and they'll point exactly where you need to go to check in. So this is us, we've made it to the check-in point. You just have to sit and wait, and they'll come and put a little tag underneath your windscreen wiper. Just one thing to note, you will need your passport because that is your ticket once you've booked. Down at the Fred Olsen ferry port in Playa Blanca, just waiting to get on the ferry and get over to Fuerteventura. So it'll feel like you're sat around for an eternity, but these guys do like to take their time, but once they get going and they want you to move pretty quick. So you just swing round to your left onto the ferry. There's people everywhere guiding you. They're incredibly friendly, incredibly helpful. They'll tell you exactly where to go. Most of them speak excellent English, and the ones that don't can point you towards someone that does. So you just follow the signals. It can get a little bit tight, so just take it a bit slow as you're coming through, and obviously watch out for people that have got out of their cars, because you will find people get out straight away and just walk around everywhere. But they'll get you to go forward and they'll get you to pull up nice and tight. They won't let you leave any space, that's for sure, even if the ferry's not completely full. And then you just get out of your car and you go and look for the door. There's 4 doors altogether that take you up to the top deck. So you have to have a little look around or ask someone if you can't find it. Then you'll find a staircase. You go up the staircase to one level, which is sometimes the upper deck, and then you go up the second staircase, which will take you up to the main area. They are dog-friendly, these ferries, but you have to sit in a dog-friendly seat, which is pre-booked. And they do supply a little cushion, sort of pillow mattress pad on the floor for your dog to sit on. They're not allowed to sit on the chairs. They will check and they will tell you off, because it happened to us. So as you get on the boat, you can head outside to the back. There's a nice little bar and coffee area. You can sit outside while you're waiting to disembark, but you will get smoked out as soon as the boat starts to leave. It's a diesel, so there is some fumes, but once it gets going, it's not too bad at all. And you can just enjoy the views of leaving Playa Blanca in Lanzarote, which are spectacular. I mean, it's one of the only ways you can see it from this angle. Most people normally either see it from the air or they're down on the actual beach. So this is definitely a unique angle. The crossing itself is usually quite smooth. It depends on the time of year, really. The winter times tend to be a lot calmer. It does get a little bit rough sometimes, but generally it's the foot passenger boats that feel it the most because they are the smallest. But you just saw there's a nice bar area. You can get a drink and sit outside if it's sunny, which is really, really nice. Plenty of seats, plenty of space, even when it was really busy. a little view of Lobos Island there, which is between Lanzarote and Fuerteventura. You can actually get little charters over there to go and have a look, some boats or jet skis. So as you're approaching Corralejo in Fuerteventura, they'll ask all car drivers to head down to the deck. So you just make your way back down the way you came, making sure to take any rubbish with you and put it in the bins. And they disembark pretty quick. There's no hanging around. Pretty much as soon as you get down to your car, they've already lowered the barrier and everyone's already getting off. So you follow their signs, basically just wait and do as you're told. And as soon as it's ready for you to go, they'll tell you to go, and then you just get off as quickly and as calmly as you can. So you can come out under this gantry and turn right, and then you follow the road round past the Armas Ferry, and that brings you straight out onto the main road in Corralejo. So I would suggest anything you need typing into your sat-nav, do it as soon as you get in the car, or even before you've got out of your car when you get on the ferry, because as you come round and you come out of the port, you are right on the main road. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed our little guide to the ferry crossing. We've got a few others that we filmed while we were over there going to Gran Canaria. That was a little bit difficult. You have to reverse on the ferry for one of those, so that was fun. But once you've done it, it's not a problem, and the guys are really friendly and helpful there. So yeah, if you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you've got any questions, by all means, send them over, and we'll see you soon.